small and very important is happening. A baby girl is born. Her name is Alexandrina Victoria, but everyone will call her Victoria. She is small. She is quiet. She does not know it yet, but one day this small girl will become the Queen of England. She will rule for 63 years, longer than almost any other king or queen in English history. Her story begins here, in that quiet room, in that great city, on a cold spring morning. And what a story it is. Victoria's father is Prince Edward. Her mother is Princess Victoria of Saxe-Coburg. They love their daughter very much, but life is not always kind. When Victoria is only 8 months old, her father becomes very ill. He does not get better. He dies. Victoria is now a small baby without a father. Her mother is alone in a large, cold palace with a very young child. Life will not be simple for this little girl. But something inside her is already strong, something quiet and steady, like a light that is just beginning to burn. Victoria grows up inside Kensington Palace. It is a big and beautiful building. But for a young child, it can feel cold and very empty. Victoria does not go to school with other children. She does not play freely outside. She does not have many friends. She lives under very strict rules. Her mother and a man named Sir John Conroy make all the decisions about her life. They do not want Victoria to speak with people alone. They watch her every moment. They control her every day. This system even has a name. People call it the Kensington system. And Victoria does not like it at all. She is lonely. She is quiet. But she is also very clever. She reads many books. She learns French, German, and Italian. She draws beautiful pictures. And she writes in her diary every single day. That diary tells us many things about her feelings, and one thing is very clear. Victoria wants to be free. She wants to make her own choices. She wants to live her own life. In those early years, she has one true and loyal friend, a small dog, a spaniel named Dash. Dash does not judge her. Dash does not control her. Dash simply stays quietly by her side. And sometimes, in a lonely life, that is enough. But Victoria's world is about to change. The old King of England, King William IV, is getting older and weaker, and Victoria is his closest relative. Everyone in England knows what this means. Very soon, this lonely young woman will become queen. But is she ready for that journey? On the morning of June the 20th, 1837, Victoria is sleeping. She is only 18 years old. She is still a young woman. She does not know what this morning will bring. But then, very early, there is a knock at her door. 2 men arrive. They bow their heads, and they tell her the news. King William IV is dead. Victoria is now the Queen of England. She listens. She is calm. She does not cry. She sits tall and still. She says only 4 words. I will be good. 4 small words, quiet and strong. And those 4 words say everything about her character. That same day, Victoria holds her first meeting with her royal advisors. These are older men, serious, experienced men. They expect a nervous young girl. But Victoria surprises them. She sits at the head of the table. She speaks clearly. She listens carefully. She makes decisions with real confidence. The men are amazed. This is not a nervous girl. This is a queen. Victoria moves out of Kensington Palace. She moves to Buckingham Palace. For the first time in her life, she has her own room. She makes her own schedule. She feels, for the first time, truly free. The Kensington system is over. A new adventure is beginning, and the whole world is watching this young woman take her first steps into history. A queen needs many things. She needs wisdom. She needs strength. She needs good advisors. But Victoria also needs something more personal. She needs a partner, someone to stand quietly beside her, someone to truly understand her. In 1839, a young man comes to visit her at the palace. His name is Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. He is Victoria's cousin. He is tall, quiet, and thoughtful. He loves music, science, and art. He is kind. He is serious. He is not like the loud and easy men of the royal court. Victoria sees Albert, and she feels something she has never felt before. That night, she opens her diary. She writes that Albert is wonderful, that his eyes are full of intelligence, that she feels happy and free when she is near him. In those days, a queen must ask first. A queen cannot wait. And so Victoria asks Albert to marry her. He says yes. They are married on February the 10th, 1840. Victoria wears a white dress. At that time, most brides wear colored dresses. But Victoria chooses white. And after that day, white becomes the color of weddings across the whole world, even today. Together, Victoria and Albert are a strong team. He becomes her closest advisor, her greatest support, her best friend. They have 9 children together. For many years, Victoria is not just a queen. She is a wife, a mother, and a woman who is deeply, truly happy. But happiness, as we all know, does not stay forever. In December of 1861, Prince Albert becomes very ill. He is only 42 years old. He is not old. He is not weak. But he grows sicker every day. Victoria sits by his side. She holds his hand. She watches him carefully. And on December the 14th, Albert dies. Victoria is broken. She cannot speak. She cannot eat properly. She cannot sleep. The whole country feels her deep sadness. Albert was not just her husband. He was the center of her world. Without him, everything feels cold and very dark. For many years after, Victoria wears only black. She keeps Albert's photograph everywhere in the palace. She sleeps with a cast of his hand beside her. She orders his clothes to be laid out every morning, as if he is still there. People begin to call her the Widow of Windsor. Some worry that the Queen is lost inside her grief. But time is patient, and life continues moving forward. Slowly, Victoria begins to return. She has a country to lead. She has children who need her. She has important work still left to do. She does not forget Albert. She never forgets him. But she learns to carry his memory gently, like something precious and dear. And she continues, step by step, day by day. Perhaps this is her greatest act of courage, not her power, not her crown, but simply continuing. Victoria rules England for 63 years. During her reign, that is the word for a monarch's time in power, England grows stronger and larger than ever before. This period in history has a name. People call it the Victorian era. It is a time of great invention, great discovery, and great stories. During her life, Victoria sees the invention of the train, the telephone, and the first electric lights. She sees her empire grow across the world. In 1876, she becomes